Hi, Happy New Year. It's Paul, and it's 2013. Isn't it mad? Um, what's funny about going into a new year is that the everything seems novel and fresh right now, and pretty soon we'll get over that habit of writing 2012 when we're writing the date by mistake, and then going and then changing it to 2013. Pretty soon we'll get used to the fact that we're in 2013 instead of 2012, and then before we know it, 2014 is going to be on the horizon. Um, it's funny how what's new can become old, pretty quickly, isn't it? 2013 to me just sounds like a science fiction year. Um, I remember when I was young thinking, because I was born in 1970, that I was aware that I would be 30 in the year 2000, and that seemed like a huge landmark for me. And then 40 came and went, 2010, and and now we're on the road to 50, kind of. Um, anyway, I just wanted to set the tone for 2013 by saying a couple of things. Um, I'm not going to talk about goals. I'm not going to talk about plans because everyone else is going to be doing that. I'm going to talk about what's in you already and what you're not doing, what you're not using. Tiffany Down made a really interesting comment on her blog and vlog. I think it was yesterday, the Sunday blog, and Stephen Fry was just on the radio here in the UK talking about technology, and he said the smartest technology in the world is useless if nobody is using it. And I think we can all think of examples of amazing technology which just didn't get adopted, and so then it languished, and then eventually it got overtaken. But it doesn't. Being the best isn't necessarily the best thing to be. Tiffany said, I've got to look at it now. It's not about being the best. It's about being the favourite. You don't have to be the very best. You have to be likable and fun and heartfelt. And that really resonated with me, because I have that hang up too, I guess, that there are people out there that I know are brilliant, and so I stop and think, well, who am I? Who am I to go up against them? That's sometimes how we can see it, isn't it? Who am I to stand up and say, here I am, when there are these people who do these amazing stuff already? And of course that's crazy. Who am I to shrink? Who am I to deny giving whatever I've got to give to everyone else, if they want it? Who am I to step back and hide that? And it isn't about me going up against somebody else. It's me standing shoulder to shoulder with someone else. There are some fantastic people in the marketplaces that I work in, and sometimes the thought of, I just can't imagine anyone ever thinking of me in the same way that I think about these people. And maybe no one ever will. It doesn't matter. The important thing is to be somebody to somebody. It's not about being the best. It's about being the best that somebody knows, or about being the best that somebody can afford, or about being the best that somebody can reach out to. In the end, the only thing that matters is that you are the best person that reaches somebody. If you were in a disaster, okay, and here come the analogies. If you were in a disaster and you needed medical assistance, when the first responders arrive on the scene, are you going to say to them, hang on a minute, hang on a minute, and say to them, you're not the best, you can't treat me? Yeah, no, you wouldn't do that. And in so many ways, you can trot out a number of analogies like that. We just don't. That just doesn't make any sense. The first responder has all the appropriate skills and is the very best person to be on the spot at that time. Later on, if you need complicated surgery, you can be passed down the chain. But you don't. You need this. You need the stabilization first. You need to get those first few steps out of the way, and that's the important bit. 2013 is going to be about realizing that you are the expert. in the sense that you're not the best expert. Probably in most of the things that you do. You can probably always look out and find someone else that you think is better than you, and that's not the point. The point is that by reaching out to other people and offering what it is that you've got to give, you will be the best expert in their eyes. You will be the expert that they encounter. You will be the person that causes the transformation in someone else's life. You will be the encourager. You will be the supporter. You will be the person that leads them to the next step. You might not be the person to lead them on to the step after that. It doesn't matter. Okay? You need to get out there in 2013 and be the person bridging the gap between where someone is now and where they want to be. That's what it's all about. You are the expert. You already have it in you. And this year is the year to get out there and to exercise that expertise and to help as many people as you can. A lot of people are saying tough times are ahead. 2013 is going to be a year of austerity, just like we've had a few before, and we probably have a few in the future. Doesn't it become even more important that we stick together, that we help each other, that we stand shoulder to shoulder with all the skills and the abilities and the gifts that we have to elevate all of ourselves? We're not against each other. People are not higher than us. We all have a role to play in this. And we all have something to do and things to achieve. So, other people are going to tell you to make your plans and what are your goals. I'm telling you, you're already there. You already know. Okay, and it's just that you tell yourself, you allow doubt. You tell yourself you're not sure, but actually, you already have everything you need. That's the message. That's my message for 2013. Okay. Anyway, have a very happy New Year. I'll be back very soon. Things are changing here. I'm going to dress up my blog because I just threw it up quick for the challenge that Tiff did, the 30-day vlog challenge, and now I'm thinking, oh well, I suppose I better dress the blog up a bit. I'm gonna lose my beard. It's been nice. Actually, I'm kind of thinking, do I lose it today, or we're going on a big dog walk tomorrow and it's going to be cold, and do I really want to? Anyway, so I'm going to have a few changes too, and be interesting, and why not? Sometimes it's fun to change things and to experiment. Anyway, that's long enough from me. You've had a great 2012, I hope, and I hope you'll have a great 2013. And if 2012 wasn't great, I want you to look hard about why, and I want you to write down the steps that you can take to fix it. Okay. Now, I said I didn't want to know your goals, but actually there is one goal I'm interested in. I'd love to know, what are your writing goals for 2013? I'm going to put mine down below, and I want to know, how many words do you think you want to write in 2013? How many things do you want to get published? Do you have a money goal that you want to make? What other goals are there? Do you want to do work with other people? And can you list that? That can be part of your goal. Any goals to do with writing? Are you going to do NaNoWriMo in November? Are you going to do any other writing challenges during the year? Are you going to join a writing group? Are you going to publish on Kindle for the first time? Are you going to I want to know, I'd love to know what it is that you're going to do in 2013. Okay, and by all means, I understand you might have already written this somewhere else. Copy and paste it in, and if you haven't yet, you probably will. So write it here, print it, and then copy it and paste it in wherever else you need to paste your goals. But do it, and we'll see at the end of the year how it all measured up. Have a very, very happy New Year, and I will see you on the 1st of January, but at a more sociable hour. It's now coming up to 20 to 1 in the morning on the 1st of January 2013, and it feels good to say that.